Hello again. Well, it's now the 18th of September, 2 weeks since the last update, and thank you very much for those people who reached out to ask why I hadn't updated last week. I'll explain why over the next moment or so. Yeah, it's a very different Peter Cowley that you see here than you did 2 weeks ago. I've had a really the toughest week, 2 weeks since the cancer started. Positive note, I've actually managed to do some things like moderating a panel on the CamTech week. I've organising another book launch in London on the 9th of October. A few tickets left. If you want to direct message me, I'll see what we can do. And I've been to a couple of interesting things. I wandered around the hospice just in case I need, if and when I need to use it. I went to a death cafe, which is an initiative set up 20 years ago by a Swede to do with talking about death, which I got a lot from. Anyway, between the last update and a week ago, I had 9 visits to Addenbrooke, spent 20 hours there, mostly in the cancer assessment unit, 40 plus files of blood, so I've given blood tests 10, 11 times, and all because the creatinine, the kidney enzyme, is stubbornly high, and they didn't want to move me onto the new treatment until they'd understood what was wrong with the kidney, and there's no other indication of anything else wrong, so they wouldn't do it. So we went, Lisa and I, she got back from Austria, went last week, and very frustrating, and that we still couldn't work it out. They were talking about me having a kidney biopsy, going to steroids, but I then had tests again this week, including today, and had some really tough times. A day with basically zero energy, which I've only had once, but then the pain is increasing overnight. Sleep has been very difficult, 4 hours a night, and just been super tough. I probably shouldn't complain because there are many cancer patients in a much worse state than me, but it was really unusual for me that this has happened. Anyway, some positive news today. Despite my creatinine still being about 60% above where it should be, they've decided they'll let me try the afatinib, which is the second generation drug, and so already starting that, and but they'll test my bloods once a week for the time being. Also, because of the pain, paracetamol hasn't been enough. Obviously there's a limit to how much you can have every day and how often you can, so I'm going on to a low dose morphine from tonight, and hopefully to get the blood sorted out. So we'll update in a week or so. I'm not seeing the oncologist again for 3 weeks because it's really in the care of the lung cancer nurses now, while we get the pain sorted out. But it's so good, so relief to get onto afatinib, because a lot of the pain, in fact probably all the pain, is down to the tumours in my abdomen. There are probably, I don't know how many there will be now, 10, 11, 12 of them, all growing, or that's my impression from the pain I'm getting. So, speak to you again soon. Thank you. Bye.